Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not posted in a very long time, but my name is Summer, and today I'm going to be reacting to my very first Goodreads Choice Awards. I've never participated in the Goodreads Choice Awards unless it was like the very last final one because I never knew when they were going on, but now I believe I am first. And so I am going to get to react to the nominees, and then I'm going to make another video showing myself reacting to the final choices and all of that, and you're going to be able to see which ones I'm voting for. So I'm super excited about that. If you like this, please make sure to stick around, hit the like button and subscribe. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. I'm not really sure how these go because I never really watched a full video of a Goodreads Choice Awards, even like in 2022 and 2021. At least I don't think I do. If I did, I don't remember. So I'm just going to screen record on my computer and I'm just going to be reacting just like this. Okay, so sorry guys, I really haven't done this in a while. And I have my storage thing because I'm trying to record a book vlog that I did, upload it. So anyways, all right, so it says best books of 2023, and I'm reading it too, like I don't know how to read. I really might have to put on my glasses, y'all. Okay, so voting schedule. So the opening round is November 14th through November 6th, and the final round is November 28th or through December 3rd. So yeah, I definitely participated in the final round like forever ago. All right, oh, that's cool. It shows nominees on my shelves. Y'all, I haven't gotten on Goodreads in like a really long time, so there might be some that I just don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the fiction. I'm gonna go with stuff that I probably look at more. I'm just gonna pull up like this. Sorry, I know it's probably so weird. I might not have time to get to all of them though because I don't know how long this is gonna be. But young adult fantasy, I don't know if I should click the young adult because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. YA really just isn't my thing anymore. Like there's only certain authors I can read from YA anymore because it just makes me feel like I'm a kid again, honestly. So, I do still read it, but it has to be like certain authors. Okay, so I'm one of those people. So I just put up all the little tabs so I wouldn't have to keep clicking back. I think I'm going to first start with, I feel like I should start with romance first, but here's the thing. I don't know which one is which since I've already clicked it. I'm going to start with romance. Okay, so best romance. Oh my gosh, one of them is one that I actually read because y'all know I've had a rough reading. Hello? Sorry guys. Okay, so one of them, I've seen some few that I've read on here, which is like really cute. Okay, I like that. I like knowing that I'm in the loop a little bit at least. I know I don't need proof, but I actually recently read this, like it was like September or something like that, but practice makes perfect. Okay. Let me keep going. King of Pride, Happy Place. That's another book I didn't get to. You Again. I'm actually shocked that this is on the nominee thing because isn't this a book that just came out this fall? I thought it was. Yours truly, I can believe that. A lot of people have been talking about that in the likely event. I've heard a few people talk about that book. I haven't read it or anything. The Right Move. Actually, that looks a little bit interesting. Pucking Around. That's funny. Is that like a romance? A Long Time Coming. So I actually have all of Megan Quinn's books. I just haven't started reading it. Powerless, not sure. Meet Me at the Lake. So that is a book that I actually did try to read in the summertime and I really couldn't get into it, if I'm gonna be honest. Like I couldn't. Hello Stranger. Y'all, I was still in the mindset that Bodyguard was like her most recent book, but I guess not. Romantic comedy. I haven't heard of that one. True Love Experiment. I've heard of this one, but I haven't heard people talking about it really. Of course, Allie Hazelwood. I actually have the book, but haven't read that one. Wildfire by Hannah Grace, which is the same author that wrote Ice Break or something like that. Final Offer. I've heard about that one. The 7-Year Slip. This is a book that I was ironically talking about in my book vlog, but I haven't read it. Things We Hide from the Light. Recently just ordered that. And The Long Game. Okay. So I really can only vote for the ones I've read, if I'm going to be honest. I have Happy Place, but I did not finish reading it. And so I feel like I can only vote for if I've read it. And the only one I read was Practice Makes Perfect. However, I'm just not sure. That was a good, quick read. Like, it was super cute and all. But like, I don't know if it can withstand the rest of these, you know, like people. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do, yo, I forgot I was still recording on my phone, on my screen too. Is it bad that I want to do in the likely event? I just feel like that is just such a good concept with like because I think they were like in an airplane or something like that, and then like they met up years later. I don't know, Meet Me at the Lake, I really just couldn't get into. You, again, I like the premise of it, but if I'm gonna be honest, I think Emily Henry is gonna win regardless of who I vote for. I think I'm gonna vote for In the Likely Event. That's what we're voting for. Okay. Oh, I was trying to do that, y'all, and it's already here. So, fiction. Let's look at the fiction category. Now, if I don't know anything about these, I'm probably just not going to vote for anything. I'm going to be honest. Okay, so I actually just recently read Yellowface. Do I have that one in the back of me too? No. That one's on my new bookshelf that I just put up. So I'm going to vote Yellowface mainly because it's the only one I read, and I actually really love that book. That was a really good book, personally. I think personally. Oh. All right, best historical fiction. Okay. All right, some of these I have not heard of, like, at all. Like, Where Have I Been? Go as a River. That just looks interesting to read. I actually when I first got into reading when I was way younger, I actually loved fiction books. I think I'm gonna vote for The House of Eve. Yeah, I'm gonna have to vote for The House of Eve. The House of Eve, I'm gonna have to vote for The House of Eve. Okay, mystery and thriller. Okay, they have None of This Is True. I'm not surprised because it's really been, actually, so The Coworker I have on my shelf right now. None of This Is True I have on my shelf right now. The Housemaid's Secret. Both of her books are on there. Wow, okay. Good Bad Girl. The only one left. Riley Sager, of course. Happiness Falls. I actually haven't heard of that one. I think I'm going to vote for None of This Is True, even though I think this is also another book that hasn't came out or hasn't been too long out, but I think I'm going to vote for it. Vote is in. Romantasy. All right, so we're categorizing that now. Okay, I don't think this is a category that I honestly can vote for, y'all, because I have not been up on the fantasy kick. But we all know Fourth Wing is going to win because that's all I've heard about. So I feel like I might as well just vote for Fourth Wing. I'm just gonna go ahead and vote for Fourth Wing. I'm just gonna be real. All right, fantasy. So yeah, I have some fantasy books, but I have not gotten into them yet. This just looks cool. I think I'm gonna vote for this one because it looks cool. It's a part of a series. Atlantean. That sounds interesting, actually. I think I'm gonna vote for this one. Don't judge me. All right, science fiction. This is another category that I really used to be good at when I was like in high school of reading, but I don't think I've read. I See the Marriage Act. What does that have to deal with? Listen, it's ADHD in me that really was thinking about one book, but then I went ahead and clicked the other. Some Desperate Glory. Oh, We Live, the Enemy Shall Fear Us All Her Life. Not the last scraps of humanity. What if marriage was the law? Dare you disobey? Huh. I need to pick this up. I'm about to vote for this because that sounds like an interesting concept. I feel like that people think it's law right now, if I'm going to be honest. Alright, I voted for that one. Why does it not say it's in? I'm going to vote for that one. Okay. Now we have horror. And okay, I just want to guess, You Shouldn't Have Come Here is going to be on this list. I just feel like it's going to be on this list. I am wrong. I am wrong. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. All right, so some of these I've never heard of except for Black Sheep, which I feel like Rachel Harrison has written some other books that have been on here. I'm gonna vote for Black Sheep. What is Black Sheep about, y'all? I have no idea. All right, now we're in Best Young Adult Fantasy and Science Fiction. So I thought that Chloe Gong was not right. I thought she had already wrote all her series. Or was that just me thinking that? All right, Spice Road. I'm only gonna vote for Spice Road, y'all, because I just think that's a very interesting concept. So I'm gonna vote for that one. Because let's be honest, it's a popularity thing anyways. It just is. So Best Young Adult Fiction. Never Getting Back Together. I definitely started to try to read this book's The Davenports. And I really wanted to read it because it was like almost a historical, on the level of a historical fiction, but like not really, you know what I mean? So Never Ever Getting Back Together, but I hope Confessions of an Alleged Good Girl is on here because Joya Gaffney deserves her flowers. Like, I'm sorry to all the others, but that I read. Also, Lesbians, or The Catholic's Guide to Fake Dating as well. That was like a super good book that I read this year. Wow. Huh. Okay. Unfairly Cute. I could see that. I could see that being on here. I'm gonna vote for that one since they don't have the other ones that I really, really loved. All right, debut novel. I'm trying to think. I've been so out of the loop, y'all. Who has been writing debut? I'm gonna say who has been writing. I don't think I'm gonna know any of these. Oh, see, one of my friends actually got me this book. I think she got me this book, but I wasn't interested in the concept. Okay, so yeah, some of these I have not heard of. One Summer in Savannah just looks a little bit... It's giving me... What type of vibes? How can I describe this? What was that book? The Vanishing Half. I know it's probably not about this. It's giving me those vibes. So I'm going to have to vote for that one. Then we have nonfiction. Now, this is another category that I haven't been up to par with at all. Punished for Dreaming. Interesting. Huh. I think I'm gonna have to vote for The Good Life. The Good Life, Lessons from the World's Longest Scientific Study of Happiness. I'm gonna have to vote for that one. I actually got a ton of I don't know if this is written by a psychologist, but I actually have a bunch of books that I got about like clinical behavioralists and things like that, writing stories on happiness and the concept of happiness. Memoir and autobiography. I've done really bad in this category as well. I've heard a lot about Spare. Britney Spears one just came out. Counting the Cost. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna put Spare because y'all haven't read it. I know some people are gonna like scream about this, but I just heard that like within this story, he was actually just like extremely vulnerable, and that it like wasn't too bad for like a first like autobiography. So I'm probably gonna vote for this one. And also, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I did watch the series, a Netflix series thing, which has nothing to do with the fact that you read a book, but yeah. History and bio. Oh wow. Interesting. This isn't a book that I would read, Master Slave, but I just was interested in how this was. Huh. Okay. Black of History. So none of these books I've heard of at all. There Will Be Fire. It's giving World War II vibes. Oh, so I actually have this, The Confident, the untold story of the woman who helped win World War II and shape modern America. I actually have that on my bookshelf. I think I'm going to vote for this one. I'm not sure why it's not on my want to read. That's how long I have been on Goodreads. I'll just click something. I mean, I'll just buy something and I don't even click that I want to read it on there. Best Humor, How to Stay Married, The Most Insane Love Story Ever. Black Friend. What is this one about? You know what I'm really surprised who did not make it? I Wish My Mom Died. It did not make it to a nominee. Did it? It didn't. It wasn't on there. Wow. I'm just super shocked. Alright, congratulations. The best is over. I think I'm going to vote for this one. I honestly haven't heard of it, but it's giving... I'm going to vote for it. Alright, so I've officially voted in the opening round, which I've never done before. And then it ends in 2 days, and basically by November 28th, I'll be able to vote for the final round. I'm actually really shocked on some of the books that I just knew were going to be on here that just weren't. Okay, but I want you guys to let me know which books you voted for and which books maybe that you thought were going to be nominees. But let me know if you guys have voted, which ones you voted for, which ones that you think are going to make the final round. I would love to know. Also, please feel free to share about any books that you agree to disagree with on me with, and also your thoughts and comments on some of the books that we all thought were going to be there not being there. Let me know. I really, really want to know. So make sure to comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.